I'm going to video our session. Those that were trained before, here's what we're going to do. The ones that were trained before, you're going to go through the procedure. You're going to run a match. Gary and I are going to be your wrestlers. You're going to go through all 3 rounds. Not that we're going to wrestle 4.5 minutes, because that we'd get through about 3 minutes and then we'd need 2 hours wrestling. But we're going to make you go through the procedures of a start of a match, and then, okay, second period, choice, put them in position, third period, put them in position, and in between, just observing and officiating and making calls, okay? So, those experienced folks that had the training Friday, that's what you're gonna do. Each of you is gonna have your turn in the barrel. 11 video, so in the aftermath, I'll post that video. You can just go find your section of it. So just pay attention to kind of where you're at in the order. And if you're like at the end of the order, you'll know, okay, however long that video is, like go to the last part of it somewhere and find yourself, okay? That way you only have to watch, that 5 or so minutes, okay? For those that are new, then after so you watch them, you'll pick up some things there. After they're done, you'll be excused, and then we'll go through some of the stuff we covered with them on Friday to give you a chance to sort of catch up on some of the background of how they got to where they're at, okay? So that's how we'll run it today. My partner here, Gary Emerson. Gary is also an official. Gary worked Matt Classic along with me last weekend. Well, not last weekend, the weekend before. Okay. Gary used to coach at Liberty High School for about 12 years. Gary was Liberty High School, their first state champion. So when the school first opened, he was their very first state champion in any sport, but especially wrestling. And then he helped coach the wrestling program there for about 12 years after he graduated. Believe it or not, Gary and I actually wrestled each other in high school. So
He says he won.
I have the proof. I have the newspaper clipping. So I was the 1979 101-pound state champion. Gary was the 1980 101-pound state champion. So that was a clash of titans, as they would say. All right. So a couple of reminders. Some of you have not sent me your information to get you set up in Arbor yet. Those that are in Arbor, some of you already have your assignments. So make sure you look at your assignments. I think all of you have. They got your assignments and you've accepted them, which means you got to be ready to go on Thursday, right? You're going to be at Ingle on Thursday, right? You feel good? Feel ready to go? Grayson, you feel ready to go on Thursday?
I'm ready.
You got Finn Hill, right? You got Redmond. Feeling ready? Okay, we're going to get you ready. All right. But that's the deal, right? You gotta officiate. Franklin, you gotta be ready on Thursday?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna see. You're gonna have your chance out here. So Gary and I will be the wrestlers. We'll do some simulation stuff. We're gonna gauge, again, are you paying attention to stuff? Are you blowing me out of bounds when you should? Are you catching those locked hands or the illegal hold or whatever? Are you getting down and start counting the near ball when it's happening, okay? Because we're gonna run you through that stuff, okay? So those that haven't sent me your information so I can set up your Arbor account, you gotta do that. Otherwise you'll never get an assignment, you'll never get paid, okay? Take care of your business. This is a job, like I told you. So treat it like a job. Like I'm a pretty nice employer. A lot of employers aren't that nice. So take care of your business, all right? Okay.
One comment I'm gonna make, I'm not worried about it tonight. What you do? Sean? When you show up to officiate, this is how you're gonna look. You're gonna wear your armband, your shirt's gonna be tucked in, you're gonna wear your whistle. You don't have to tuck it in or not, I don't care. But that's what we expect. And that's what the coaches will expect. I've only done this for really 3 years, because I don't count COVID years. And the coaches respected me more because I showed up looking like a ref and looking almost like an athlete and knowing what I'm supposed to know. And when you do that, they're like, oh, well, I don't know who this rep is. Then when you make a few good calls, they're like, oh, we're there. But if you don't show up like you're ready to go, I don't care about your hair, but I don't know if I do something with it while I'm on the mat. I don't know. That's totally up to you. But if you're out there and your hair's in the way, that's not a professional thing to do. Like, I'm not going to say put it in a ponytail like her, but just saying maybe just keep that in mind. That you want to be as professional as possible. And the coaches will respect you more for that.
And the athletes too. So be the part. I had a son who officiates. When he was in high school, he was like your age. He was working down at Wildways, the theme park down Federal Way, right? He'd worked there for 2 years. He was a ride operator, and he decided he wanted to become a supervisor. So he had to go interview for that. So he shows up wearing, a tie and slacks and a nice shirt and everything. And I call him up after he interviewed. I go, hey, how did the interview go? He goes, I think it went pretty well. I said, how many other people were interviewing? I said, oh, I saw like 5 other people. I go, what do you think? He goes, they're all like in flip-flops, shorts and stuff. I said, oh, you've already got the job. Like, you look the part, right? Like he was going to be a supervisor. He looked like a supervisor. And folks that showed up looking like beach bums, they didn't look like supervisors. So Gary's right. Look the part. That helps. Every little bit helps when you're starting out, okay? All right, we're going to just go down the row this way. So Nathan, you're going to be the first guy up. All right, so first thing, but before we do that, what I'm going to do is so Nathan, you're on point first, but I'm going to start over here before you officiate. Among our pre-meet duties, what's one thing that you're going to do when you first arrive? Shake hands with the coach. Introduce yourself, okay? What's another thing you're going to do? Check for mat safety. Is everything pretty good here, you think? Yeah, no gaps, mats, no obstacles. I did a dual meet once down at Highline High School where they had like this little tiki statue of something, right? And when they came out to warm up, they literally put it like on the corner of the mat here, and then they're warming up. And I said, the little coach said, "What's that?" It was like this hard statue. He goes, "Oh, that's for good luck." I go, "No." You can have that in the bench. You can't stand it on the mat. So check for safety.
They've got a licensed healthcare official.
Yeah, healthcare professional. Because and why? Why do they need to have one? Or why? What happens if they don't have one?
If they don't have one, then wrestlers who have had concussion can't be cleared to wrestle.
Yeah.
Or you suspect there may be. You're not going to know there is one. All you're thinking is, they're suffering a little bit, they're not focusing on me, you can't tell me what it is. That's just normal.
Yeah.
If there's not a healthcare professional there to go and
it's just good to know that there's one inside in case somebody broke a bone, something like that, right? All right. What's another thing, Franklin?
You have to check like the tables, make sure that the sportskeepers know what they're doing.
Yeah.
good luck with that.
So check your table through. See how have they done these jobs before? Not that you're probably going to be able to train up yourself. Maybe you will. If you've worked tables before, you've been around wrestling enough, you probably can. But if you can't, the main thing is at least you're aware, oh, this person has never done this before. Okay, so you're on the alert that she may not start the clock or stop it, or he may not catch everything and put it on the scorebook, whatever. So check with your table crew. Okay, what's another thing?
Meet with the coach and ask them what more specifics, like a meeting with the coach that's hosting.
Yeah, just find out if there's any. Oh, the other team's going to be 15 minutes late, or whatever. Like, get the update. So
They don't do weigh-ins or sit checks.
no, we don't do any weighing checks. Okay. And then anything else? What else? What's that?
Make sure coaches are there before you start wrestling.
Oh, okay. That's for tournaments specifically, but there has to be a coach present to run a competition. Like it doesn't actually say that in the rule book explicitly, but it really is just implied. There has to be a coach. If there's no coach, there's nobody responsible for the athletes. Okay? What's last thing you can do here?
Check the wrestlers.
Yeah, check the rest. How are you gonna do that? Yeah, just get them to line up like I have here, right? Hey, line up here, take your warm-ups off, straps up. We're gonna check you guys out. Hey, get your folks lined up here, like, and then just go on down the line. Doesn't have to be anything. Don't touch them. Try not to touch wrestlers. You just look. Okay, that's great. All right, make sure to double lock those shoes. Like catch stuff. And if you have to, go, hey, everybody, make sure either double knot your shoes or tape them. Okay, don't let them come out untied on the mat, right? So you just go down the line. Doesn't have to be really extensive. Okay. All right, that's all good stuff. Good retention, okay? So, and you're gonna be in, Mr. Chris, come on out. So, Franklin, what should he be looking for first? There we go, scoreboard. What are you looking for?
Make sure it's 0, 0 and time set.
Period 1, 0, 0, minute and a half. Okay, good. So, and
So he comes to the table, I come to the table.
no ankle mix. So I'll be green, you'll be red. Okay. So what are you doing when we're walking out here?
Table ready?
They were ready.
Starting positions. Shake hands.
That's wrestling.
You should already be telling me something.
Yeah.
But say it like you mean it. Because I'm like,
Because you're not gonna pay attention to you.
No.
So like we're
man. Yeah,
Tiger ball
if
stall.
I don't come back in right away, then yeah, we're stalling.
Two red.
For what?
Takedown.
Two takedown red.
Thank you.
One escape green. I'm bound. There you go.
That was good.
So, yeah. Blow the whistle, not say it. You're there.
You're supposed to know.
I know, but we're not even like that, so.
Ow.
Illegal hold. 1 point red.
What did I do?
Locking hands around his head.
Okay.
But remember, I'm yelling ow. You need to make sure I'm okay too. just ask me, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm okay. But you're
So good catch. Yeah. So that was illegal. What is the right signal there? And what's the illegal act?
Illegal.
If it's illegal hold, what is the illegal hold?
He just had my head.
The head
No
and
arm.
No head and arm. So you gotta have the head. If you have the head and arm, it has to be above the elbow. So this is legal. This wouldn't be. Nope. This is neither. This is what I did do. So the good news is you caught it. It's illegal. You gave a point. And then if somebody's crying out, then yeah. Well, hey, are you okay? Like,
You just ask them, are you okay? And if they're like start injury time, or in that case, since it's an illegal hold, is it injury time or
it's recovery time.
start recovery time, which is this?
All right. So first period's over. 2-2. Or 3-1. Okay. He's got me. Oh no!
It's green or red.
Again.
Red's up. So red has choice.
Red, top, bottom, or neutral.
Whatever this means.
I'll take top.
Red, take starting position. Green, please step back.
Good. So that's good. Make sure to hold them off. Give the other kid a stop sign while you're with the second position.
Bottom, you set.
Yes.
Top.
Your fault.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, he's not.
So
How many points is that?
No. How long can we stay here?
1, 2. Two-point green, near fall. Lock in hand.
Is it?
no. Yeah, walk the hands right out.
Oh, there you are.
So good catch. Now, one thing about this particular situation, he's kind of in the middle of potentially reversing or escaping there. So you can signal it without blowing the whistle. Let everyone know, oh, I see it. So now the coaches know you saw it, but you can wait and see, how does this turn out? Do I end up scrunching out and getting on top? At this point now, you're gonna blow it and say locking hands, because when a guy commits a violation, he doesn't get defended. So if I mash and break him down again, I'm not allowed to continue and maybe turn him over. It stops. He gets away, or he plays rehearsal. He gets what he earns. In addition to the technical violation.
It doesn't matter if it's score.
All right, third period.
Great choice. Top, bottom, or neutral?
Bottom. Easier to score.
Bottom set. Top on. Caution.
Man must touch the belly button.
Okay. Don't worry about cautioning, you know, just correct it. Tell them to put it there, right? Yeah.
Oh, the cheek tilting it. Oh,
1,
he's running it.
2, 3.
Oh,
Vertical red.
no, that's green.
Don't forget the near ball too. I run those.
This will happen because you're going to get 2 near fall, 2 reversal.
You're gonna get a lot of stuff in the middle school, I see, right? You're gonna pop around like two fish on the dock. Stuff pulled up the sea.
And then if we stop for some reason, if you don't think that's right, go to the table. Just go. Did you get the last near fall? Did you get the reversal? Blah, blah, blah.
Just double check there, it's all right. All right, end of match. Who wins here? What's the score?
You.
I won.
Couple near falls.
Shake hands.
You win 7 to 5. You also can't.
Caution green.
So just remember, don't be overzealous on conduct kind of penalties. Like you're not looking to penalize a kid because they celebrate or whatever, unless they're doing something truly unsportsmanlike. Like
I told you I beat
beating
you.
a kid, you know, something stupid like that, right? I had kids do that in middle school back once. Bad blood between the two guys. They then raise their hand. He goes like this. Does that kind of thing to the kid. So I penalize that.
What is that penalty?
It's minus 1 team point.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
And it's minus 1 team point because that half. Okay. All right. Good job. All right. You're up, John.
Don't be afraid to speak up.
Yeah.
Middle schools are the loudest place you're going to officiate.
Yeah.
It was quieter in Tacoma though because all the fans are up there. And as coaches, you got a coach and a coach. And it's actually fairly quiet on
A lot of ambient noise though.
There is, but if you can hear, you can just talk to the table.
Really?
I mean, like just you got the 2, right? We're good. You can talk to the kids the same way.
Middle school gyms tend to be smaller.
You just scream.
A lot of the student body hangs around after school to watch their classmates, so they tend to they rock and roll. I think it get more noise than I see in a lot of high school gyms.
Now, Oklahoma High School, that's a loud gym.
All right, so Sean, you're up. What are you doing here?
I'm looking at the scoreboard to see it's reset.
Okay.
I'm
Excellent.
looking at the table, seeing you guys check in. Table, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Thank you, Franklin. On your marks. Put on the line, please.
There you go.
Shake hands.
You go first. You go. Oh, you go.
Stall warning, green.
That's pretty quick, but
Okay, well, he was just saying you go first.
well, but encourage contact. Just I wouldn't hit them stalling that quick. That's a little quick.
So, especially for those that were in the first session, we're at this level, off. you coach them a little bit. Let's not pull the trigger on stalling and unsportsmanlike conduct and cautions. Like, a lot of them don't know. So again, unless it's something really egregious, if their own mother's calling, yelling at you to hit their kid for stalling, by all means hit it for stalling. There's no time, right? Everybody just like, so no hurry on stalling, just talk to the guy, hey, stay in the middle. Come on guys, work in bounds or whatever. With the starting positions, don't just jump to, oh, there's caution, just go get your hand on the belly.
Like this, right here, yeah.
And again, if the guy's a knucklehead and it's the third or fourth time you're getting the exact same correction, come on, hand on the belly. Okay, you know what, there, now we're gonna caution you. Like you get it yet, it's like the fifth time we've done this, right? So, just talk them through some of that stuff.
And you can just say, I need action. We gotta go, gotta work. I use gotta work all the time. Top, bottom, neutral. Just like, come on guys, we gotta work.
Just encourage them along, you're trying to help them in the sport, and a lot of them are trying to do.
And if they choose not to go to work, or one does and the other, that's when you go,
Come on, guys.
we gotta stop.
Dude, green, take down.
Where should you be standing right now? Not on that side, there you go. But on front.
Oh, yeah, right, going on the bottom.
There you go. Just talk them a little bit.
Okay? I would say I'd ask for yeah. Was there any real pressure?
I couldn't see, I just saw you saying ow, ow,
You
ow,
had
so
a hat
I
on me, but I'd say, are you okay? You want me to stop?
But I'd rather see you stop it and not. So in that situation, like just ask him, like if it's not something for everybody in the gym to hear, right? Sort of like he was going that's where you just go, are you okay down there? You need injury time, like just talk to him. So if he doesn't answer, he's still running or screaming. You just stop it. He goes, no, I'm okay. Like, okay.
You'll be surprised how many wrestlers are making a lot of noise. And you're responsible for their safety.
Yeah.
So I like to just, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you want me to stop it? And if they don't answer me and they're still active, it's like, all right, you're not stopping. But if you do stop it, immediately start injury time, because that's the only way you can, quote, penalize them.
Is there a sign for injury time? Or do you just, okay.
Whatever color. I mean, if I'm red and I cry out, then you would go, are you okay? You go, start injury for red. And then let the coach come out, let the trainer come out, whatever. And your job then is to just keep an eye on both of us and the top.
So bias for safety is good. But you can use your common sense again. Like when you, even if he doesn't ask for it, if you see like you think, oh, that's quickly a little bit like that looks like it hurt, like just go ahead and stop it. Protect it. All right, second period.
Red, your choice.
Down.
Table, red chooses down. Red chooses bottom, sorry.
Down, bottom,
You ready on bottom? Top, come in.
Start.
What's that?
Start.
Optional start. That's
Oh,
good.
okay.
So inform him. You might not. You
I don't know what that means.
See what he's doing? Do the same thing.
You tell him.
So
He's optional start.
Say bottom.
Bottom, optional start.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what it means.
He doesn't know
I'm not
either.
gonna know either. So that's gonna happen. And you just go, we'll show, this is the optional stuff. I'm ready. Bob signals, you tell me, and that's the optional, then you blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like,
You just inform him though that
optional stuff.
he's using the optional.
Optional start, he's just gonna start up there.
Okay.
Just the rest of the
Whoa,
Oh, okay.
All right, anyway, keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
go.
What do we got here?
Education one, red. Get back to go. Green, I need you to move. 2, take down red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 points. Near fall. Reversal, 2 points. Green.
What's a signal for reversal?
Clapping. Clapping.
Just make the signal right now. Use a little reversal, isn't he?
Reversal, 2 points. Red.
And don't forget to give him the 1 point for the locking hands too.
1 point. Locking hands. Red. Come on, let's get some action down on bottom.
Quick trigger finger. Down your 3 seconds.
Oh.
I don't even know, man. Oh, here.
There you go.
And
Buzzword on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sean, give him points.
3 points.
Whoa.
Yeah. Your fault, 3 points.
There you go. Good job.
Well, I didn't know that was a
Good
buzzer.
catch.
I just heard the.
Buzzer went out of the score count, so good catch.
That's a good catch. If you
Okay.
ever stopped at 4, how many near fall?
Alright,
Okay,
third period.
Green, what's your choice?
This happened to one of our officials. He was doing a dual meet, get at choice in second period. He wanted to defer. So some people need to do this, right? Actually, the signal in the book for defer is technically this, but everybody does this, or this kid, he says top bottom throw defer, think of like this.
Excuse me?
Yeah, defer. I'll take bottom.
Bottom? Okay. You need to be behind the lines. Are you set on bottom? Okay, top wrestler. Oh, are you set on bottom? Okay, top wrestler. Okay. One point, escape, green. Just action, please.
That is actually.
Y'all guys do action, wrestling action.
Sean, that's actually you could ask for.
2, take down, green.
Where's the shoulder touch? Should I tap the shoulder?
And time.
Whoa, Sean,
Gotta keep them in view at all times.
What just happened?
You see it, it's backwards turn.
I don't know, I didn't see it, I can't call it.
Exactly. So what does that mean?
I can't call it.
You can't call it. What's the lesson learned
I need
now?
to pay attention.
Keep your eyes on the wrestlers.
You're gonna get
You shoved me.
Oh,
He shoved him again, Sean.
unsportsmanlike conduct.
You could call it for that. Good. What you want to do, because sometimes you need to teach a kid a lesson. He's a hot man. Like the match is over.
And he just pushed you.
Doesn't affect the match result. You didn't see him push me though.
That's
So
not the
then,
second time.
here's a technique that I use. Like when I have them shake hands, there's so you do it with the competitors. I'm holding these hands each. So when he tries to do something like he just did, or he just tries to, that sort of nonsensical slap and not really shake the hand, right? So do what you did to me. Or you just, and you try to walk away. Like, come on, shake his hand. Let's go. Thank you. So, that's the technique I use. They're gonna shake hands, and I just take the near hand of each wrestler and make sure they really shake hands.
I won? Oh, yeah.
Alright, so some things to learn
And
there.
then I talk with the score table and make sure that they're recording everything. And
Walk backwards.
Right. See, that's it.
We're gonna see how good
You just go to here,
out here.
and you just, even if it's just peripheral, you just.
Keep your eyes on. So after they shake hands and go to oftentimes when you go to the other coaches shake hands, like, just keep your eyes on them until they have returned back to their own bench. Okay. So and then you need to go to the table, for instance. You can go over there and say, just want to make sure I got all my signals. It's a good idea to ask your scorekeeper after the first match and the second match. Like, I do this all the time. Are my signals loud enough, clear enough? Is there anything I need that you need me to do for you? Like, I want to make sure that it's all working. Okay.
Question, how are you gonna keep track of who has choice in the first and second round? It's a team thing, somebody has odd matches, somebody has even.
We're not. I told them they're gonna.
Every time?
Yeah, they're gonna tell the coaches because there's oftentimes a lot
Oh,
of offense.
yeah, it simplifies. I love.
If you don't know, just ask the table. West choice because they should have reported whatever second period. So, all right, Andrew, you're up. There you go. That's the scoreboard. Hey, Turner. 70.
You can say something.
You just go ahead, check in. Remember, you sometimes have to guide these kids. They don't know, or sometimes they're ready, prompted. If they're ready.
Give the lines. Okay. Oh, you hit it. One work. Come on. Come on, keep working.
We're just stuck. So what are you gonna do if we're just stuck? Keep me over there. Yeah. Every time you want to stop wrestling, you gotta blow that whistle, okay? Alright. Remember, keep the whistle in your mouth, and you're not gonna just keep it in your mouth, hold it close to your mouth, so when it's time to, you're ready.
And I like to give them, like with right there, nobody's moving, we're both just tight. 10 seconds is more than enough time to call stalemate.
There's no progress at all.
Absolutely, but if one keeps inching,
You can feel it, right?
you let that go. But if they're just holding on and nobody's approving, 5, 8, maybe even 10.
Feel free to call it as soon as you feel like, yeah, they're just stuck here.
I'll call that before I do solid.
Yeah.
Because what does it do? It puts them back where they were, and they get to wrestle with no advantage, no whatever. Two, take down the green.
Really? Who agrees? Not really happy to hit it there. Not really. Now he's got to.
I don't care now, it's 2, take down number 1.
Yeah. Give him 2 reversals.
And you can wait on that right there. You can wait a few seconds. If he had to take down, he's gonna settle in and have it.
I'll have a second later.
And if he doesn't,
Remember our rule. If you think he has control, you'll have a second now. So don't be in a hurry. Grab control and when you take down or reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bro, he's pinned.
And 3 near fall red.
You didn't blow the whistle.
Remember that whistle, man. And you have to blow that whistle to start and stop action, okay? Everybody's expecting that. So.
Even if there's a buzzer. It's
Yeah.
just when the
You're
buzzer
still
goes
blowing.
off, then it's blows.
Alright. Second period.
Good choice. I want green out. That's the first one.
I'll take the bottom.
What was that? Get on top wrestling?
Good stuff. Good.
That's what's really great. Yes.
Your hand on the belly button.
There you go. Are we counting it in your fall right now? Where are we? You're on the wrong side there, see?
Where you were, not bad. Go back where you were.
You know,
You can see the down shoulder, and you can tell this was definitely in 45 degrees. We need to show hand high and then verbal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. Use that whistle, Andrew. You gotta use that whistle. Yeah.
And when you if your whistle's in your mouth and you say 4, you have to be careful because 4 comes out as a whistle. I have not figured out 5 years how to go 4 when my whistle is right here. It's 1, 2, 3, and 5 is easy, but 4 you tend to blow the whistle, so you have to be careful on that.
Alright. And then you. Alright, so for you, Andrew, whistle. Number one thing, right? Work on that whistle. Blow that whistle to start and stop action. Can't be AWOL on the whistle. Because all sorts of bad stuff could happen if you just let them wrestle. And they're supposed to stop. And they're trained to stop when they hear that whistle. So that's number 1. Number 2, position. Be in position to see stuff. So get in that right angle. And then number 3, control, right? Make sure the person has control before you order, right? So if you think they got it, just take an exhale. You'll still have it then. If he doesn't, you know he never had it. Okay?
Especially at the middle school level.
Yeah.
You're going to be going 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
You score like
1,
17 points in 12
2.
seconds.
It's crazy how much they roll around, so you're much better to
Just wait.
he's got control. Because then the matches end up being 8-6 instead of 21-19
19.
or 15.
When it's 21 to 19, somebody's gonna make a mistake over here at the table. You're not gonna catch everything. When it's 6-4, a lot fewer things to make mistakes on. Alright, and what are you doing here, miss? Okay.
Don't hit him. Unnecessary roughness, green, 1 point red.
I'm just tapping it.
You okay?
He's hitting me.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't do it again.
We're gonna tell my mom. It's a good call. Good call there. I have to call this in high school level sometimes, right? Guys get too rough. It's like, bam, you just hit it. That's not a move. It's just unnecessary roughness.
It's not, but what'll happen is he'll do it to me, and then I'll do it to him, and then I blow the whistle, bring them both in and go, guys, that is not a move. The next one that does it will be penalized. Shake hands. And usually at that point, it's more of a heavy hand, but it's not the
Not a
slap to the
slap,
head.
not a punch. So that's a good call. That's a good job.
And you'll see it in the middle school because they don't go anywhere. And it's better to stop it and explain to them, that is not a move, you cannot hit them like that, I will penalize you.
They're copying what they see high school kids doing sometimes. But they don't have the sophistication to know how people just snack. There's patience here. He's got his patience. Somebody's got it, right?
2, takedown,
That's
right?
it, good. He's got the advantage now. He's behind. He's got my leg hooked.
2, rehearsal, green.
I was a little quick there because he leaned me down pretty quickly. I haven't really established that advantage, but thankfully I'm a good crab rider.
Yes, you are. Now I remember.
Now, of course.
Don't think
1,
that's
2, 3.
Now I know why you guys say, come on, crap.
2 points. Near fall, green.
What's the signal?
Good
Right,
job.
why are you blowing the whistle?
Okay.
Stop.
You'll make
Around
it.
the signal.
So that's good. Make a signal. But that's the right thing first and foremost. Blow that whistle. Stop the action.
Back up and watch it. And where am I going? You can actually show red up or red down, green up.
Yeah, it helps you remember, like, you know. It's like this. Red skull and bottom. A's tying his shoe.
Don't have your shoe fall off. Untie next time.
I thought that's
Next
skull.
time it'll be a solid.
It's automatic stall.
This is automatic.
It's middle
stuff.
school. You said don't call solid.
Except for something like
This
that.
is a technical.
That was out of your hands, right? You just did
You
it.
said don't call it.
That's true. That's fine. If you choose not to go. If the other coach starts yelling, though, going, it's automatic spelling, you're okay, you're right.
You're right.
That's all I'm gonna read.
Ball man set. Up man up. Get back up. Don't have your elbows.
He can bend them as long as I can take a legal starting position. He can't like go all the way flat, like where I can't get my hands. Favorite move of all the wrestlers.
Oh. Whoa. That's a fun.
Do something, Red. One, two,
The wrath of the
Three.
Merkle.
4, 5, 8, 3. Near fall, green.
Good job. Alright, same period.
Hey, you got it for real this time.
Alright. I'll defer.
Right, auto control defer.
Neutral.
Careful, darn, man.
Where's my takedown?
I think he's pretty fully behind.
You can circle.
Even his opponent would be saying, that's two.
Yeah, take down that.
good. Just advise these people legal, watch out.
Come on. Yeah.
Good job. Right on there.
Good job, Winston. We're proud of you.
Nice job.
Okay, sorry, how many more on this?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wait, can we wrestle?
So, feedback for Winston.
Perfect.
I think you blew the whistle on every word you said.
Alright, so be cognizant of, right? You don't want to accidentally do this. Alright. So who we got up next? Alex?
Sure.
Alex.
No, I got this.
Franklin, yeah, Franklin was next in line, actually.
No, I'm sorry.
I think I got
Alright. You're up, Alex.
Scoreboard.
Good.
Minus 2 points.
Not ready to wrestle. Good.
Look where you're at. Because I stepped to this side, you are.
You're like right in the zone there, so.
I would.
You don't want so one foot back, right?
I even have this foot back a little bit.
Play, then shot, play right there.
Stalemate, so. Oh. Good.
If I get trouble like that,
That's my best option. I get good.
Rest are good calls.
I'm not gonna get more.
Not gonna waste a lot of time, right?
I'm not gonna waste a lot of energy, I'm just gonna hold on.
These guys are impatient. I'm supposed to do the front head and arm and everything. Not the move of the century. Two points, red. One, two, three, 4, 5. 3 points, red, near fall. 2 points, green, rehearsal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Buzzer.
3 points, red, green, reversal. 3 points, green, near fall. Near fall, there you go. Alright. So I think it's 5-5, 6 period. My choice?
Green, your choice. Top, bottom, neutral. Red, please. Red, are you ready? Sit still. Green, please. Outside leading behind the wrestler.
It doesn't have to be behind.
Oh, it doesn't?
This is legal. Except that have a knee on the near side down. Remember, the near side is when I put the palm on the elbow.
Okay.
So I do have a knee down.
It can't be blocking,
It can't be straddling down. I'm good to go there.
Ready?
Not illegal.
No.
Not illegal.
One hand.
Just potentially dangerous.
Potentially dangerous.
At this level, you see a kid with a trapped arm like that. He lifts his opponent up on in the air, just stop it, call that's dangerous.
I mean,
We can't count on that kid to bring him down safely.
as soon as he starts to lift, I'm already saying safe return, and if he doesn't go forward or away from the shoulder, blow it. Just
At the high school level, I'm okay with this. If I know I got a good wrestler like him, he's looking at a guy. If I know he knows enough to bring him down safely, even if he brings him to this side. He can't block his ball, but he's not going to drill it.
and that's it. Safe return, safe return.
At this level, I can't count on this kid to bring him down safely, so I'm just going to stop it and just like he did. It's not illegal, it's just potentially dangerous. And just tell me, once you lift him with that arm trap, I'm stopping it. That way they know.
Ready, you're set. 3.
Experiment.
I know, it worked 40 years ago.
One point red, it's good.
Come on, he's clearly had control still. Clearly.
Stance. Come on, let's see some action.
You guys are really demanding.
Yes.
Imagine if I was doing that in your matches all the time, you 3 seconds till you get busy.
Well, because we do it by ourselves.
Hardly. Out of bounds. Okay, John.
We'll stay cautious.
When we restart them in neutral position, different than when we start the match. At this point, let's stand over here and just extend this arm this way. So we don't. Only thing blocking will be your arm versus having your foot in there. Like just squat down and lean in, just like that. That way you're not in their way. But you have that block to keep them from falling through. Out of bounds.
Anybody see a pattern there?
You want to say something to these guys at this point, like, hey, work in the center of the mat. Stop going out of bounds. I say this that, like I said, this is classic guys. We gotta work harder to stay in bounds. Like if I see a pattern, not that I can bring somebody up right away, but it's like, we have to work hard to stay in bounds. We get out there, somebody's probably gonna hit for stalling. There you go, you're on notice.
And I literally pushed them out of bounds over here. And what did I do here? I circled out of bounds.
So the thing is, not that we're looking for stalling ball, but that's your signal to cue them, like, hey, stay in the middle, stay in the center circle here. That way they don't think like, oh, we just keep going out. Otherwise you'll be there all after.
Third round?
Third round.
Whose choice?
Round. Red, your choice.
Spur.
Spur. Green, your choice.
Not allowed to defer in the third round, but.
It's the third round. I have to choose
Yes, you
top, bottom, or neutral.
So we're up to for the third round.
You may have and you may have gotten away with it, but you should.
Alright. Red, your choice. Top, bottom, neutral. Neutral. Get on the line. Come on, let's see some action.
2 points, green, take down.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, yes. Right in the corner, you can see the illegal headlock.
It was.
Here's what I did. Like I took it down legally. I was here, And then while he was counting, I did this. Which the arm is not encircled. Encircled means that the arm is between my arms and his head. The reason this is illegal is because we're afraid there's some person's head with a crate. It's squishing, right? So to get a little bit of a buffer when I got that arm, the meaty part of the arm in there, above the elbow, not the wrist, or nothing at all. Or, again, I started legal, this is legal, but then when I put them together, now I don't have that arm encircled. I'm just, again, squeezed nothing but the head. I got away with one there. But that,
Did you see,
if you saw it, you could take it back.
just like the coach complains, or
So, in his situation, that's a good scenario. In his situation, let's say I'm looking at the shoulders and I'm counting and I'm about to get to that second count, right, with the shoulders contact. And I do see that, but it's sort of like when you're driving a little too fast, you can't stop soon enough, and you're sort of like, 1,001, 1,002. And I saw it before I counted 2, but I just kept going with my count with my head, back from the whistle out of instinct. And then I might say, oh, no, actually, no pin, that's an illegal headlock. So, because I was seeing it before I saw the pin.
or you can call the pin and it's then you look again and it's still legal. You can say the same thing that, nope, illegal headlock, I missed it.
Just make sure you see it. But see it before you call the pin, because otherwise you're being dishonest. You say, oh, you don't know. Like I might have done it after you was looking, you can't really tell.
Which on head and arms, I am constantly going from best view to see the pin, bounce up and look at that lock.
Every now and then you're looking to make sure that you can breathe. When you're in an extended ear call like that, unless they're like so close, like they really have to be down here, like he's touching, he's up, he's touching, unless it's, really close, you're just sneaking glances up there to make sure, can she still breathe? Okay, great, like, because they're not, or something like that, right? And a lot of times with these illegal holds, especially like with the head and arm, what I'm doing when I blow the whistle at all levels is I'll blow the whistle and go, and I'll grab their hands. So that if he's doing like what I was doing, because he thought he was legal, he probably was, and then he did this. And I blow the whistle, grab these hands and go, you see what you're doing there? It's illegal. Because if I don't grab his hands and I blow the whistle and say, what is it? You're illegal. No! They have very short memories. So I grab their hands, you see what you're doing there?
Well, no, I'm not.
And it's a good idea at this level. Ask them if they know, if you're going to penalize them for anything, ask them if they know what you did. That's the standard protocol. It's just sort of like, if I call lock the hands, you know what you did there? And the kid goes, no, I go, okay. You can't lock your hands around when you're on top and down and down. Okay. So,
2 Saturdays ago at state, full Nelson, stop it, what? So that was a full Nelson.
we call it a double half where I come from.
And I was shocked, I'm like,
Power half.
really, that's.
So, at this level, go ahead and when you see something illegal and you blow that whistle, just check with them. Be like, you know what you just did there? Oh yeah, you're gonna blow it in. Like, okay, good. The kid knows. If he doesn't, then you just tell him.
If you don't stalemate, make sure they know. It's like, hey, me and Along is approving stalemate, we're back on our feet, or whatever. Just talk to them, and it's, the coaches appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna teach them some stuff. Yeah, shake hands. Shake coach's hands.
You have to tell them to shake the coach's hand,
Woo! Yeah, they're not required to shake
It's
the
not a
coach's
penalty
hand.
if they don't shake the coach's hand. That's between the coaches and the kids.
There's other parts of the country where they actually forget it for us to go to the other coach.
Really?
Yeah, because they have lots of bad instances, like in places like.
Where I'm a German wrestler.
That makes
and
sense.
the coach in Ohio.
Ohio, bro.
Only in Ohio.
Or
Let's
the
go,
coach,
guys.
Coach will say something to the kid will do something to the coach. Like, you didn't like the state of Washington. All right, Franklin, you're up. You told me you're going to be ready on Thursday. We're going to see.
Okay. Let's go, Franklin. Table's good. Timekeeper ready? All right.
No, we're not ready.
Wrestlers, shake hands.
Wait, take your left wrestler. The foot.
All right, go on the line.
Yeah, idiot. Don't you know the starting position?
Go on the line.
Unsportsmanlike conduct?
Is that legal?
Yeah, that's legal.
You already blew
Yes.
this.
What are you
I don't
saying
think
now?
it is.
No,
He's got his hands like.
No, you don't.
It's still fine.
It's a deer.
So,
It's
first
a
of all, who says I was an illegal starter? Raise your hand.
Was your foot touching the line there?
His foot, well, I think his foot was on, covering the line.
Is it illegal?
It's illegal.
As long as the foot's touching the line, as long as there's not a hand touching the mat in front of the foot, as long as the other foot's either behind the foot on the line or on the line extended. So when I'm sitting here like this, I'm in the legal starting position. And it's a ridiculously legal starting position. All right, let's restart.
I knew I was gonna lose the match.
Ready? Wrestlers, shake hands. Stay down, two. Oh shoot. Stay down, two, green.
Now what do you do? Blew the whistle, so what has to happen?
We start.
Yeah.
Restart.
So you give the two, because I earned the two, and then just restart it.
And I'm like, why'd you stop it?
Illegal hold.
Where's my boy?
That's a little bit of the
If you make a mistake like that, just tell the kids, I shouldn't have blown my whistle. Green, you're down. Red, you're on top. Coach, I should not have blown the whistle.
Yeah.
They will respect you for that. They will.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
They'll go, what was that? It was accident.
I didn't mean to blow the whistle, sorry.
But it's good news is that shoulder
Potentially
Waterman set.
Yeah, you're gonna, all you have to do is say
not the guy with
potentially.
shirt.
Ball man. Set.
Correct.
It's looking like your shirt.
Did he
Illegal
blow
hold. Walk your
Yeah.
hands.
Did he have blown it right there?
No, he was.
Why not?
He gave up on fighting already.
He's in the middle of maybe escaping, right?
He gave up on.
It'd be different if we were like this,
He looked like this.
right? If we're just here like this and he sees me locking hands, he hasn't initiated anything yet. Just blow it immediately. It's dead at that point. Okay? But when he's in the middle, standing up, then we're gonna let it go. Just lock your hands together.
This and like,
Yeah. Lock your hand. You show the lock hands, then wait and see how it turns out. There you go. Now you give him his one,
One escape. Red.
and then you give him one technical violation, locking hands. And
Technical violation. Walking hands. Green. 1 point red.
So one thing that he just did, and I want you to sort of learn, you have to train yourself this when you're new official. Don't look at the table when you give points. There's a real temptation when you're brand new. You go, oh, there's two rehearsal. They're over here, and you're looking at them. They can see. When you raise your hand up, they can see.
just keep it up long enough.
Just keep it up there and just watch them. So you just go, oh, that's two green, reversal. Whatever. Like you do it that way. You don't need to look at them. So train yourself to not get into that. There's experienced officials that still do that. They're like, two, red, takedown. Like, they don't need to do that. Just hold it up. They can see it. They can hear you.
And if you want to check the table, if they're on their feet, you can just circle to this. They're both up. You glance at the table. You know the score's right. Or we're down on the mat again, wrestling.
You got time to
And I just
feel
want to
it
flatten out. You can then glance at the clock because it only takes like a quarter second to look at the clock. But don't do it this way. Just
Alright.
work around.
You want to glance over the
So
table.
you can just glance at it from here while you're watching the wrestlers.
All right, second period.
Is it crime? Is it unsportsmanlike conduct?
Red. Top, bottom, neutral, and firm.
Defer.
Firm. Green. Your choice. You can't defer. Other choose top, bottom, or neutral.
Oh, okay.
Bottom. Alright. Bottom man set. Facing me. Top man. Warning. Oh, sorry. Top man. Not yet. No, neutral. Set.
Have you touched him?
Alright.
I might ground him, but I haven't touched him.
Bottom man set.
But if you tell me to back, if you just say don't touch and I stay here, it's fine. But if you say back off, then I have to get back.
Back off. Top man.
Give him a chance to get set.
Top man. On.
He doesn't know.
Optional start. Top man choose optional start.
Show him.
Oh, okay. Alright, that is.
Escape. One escape.
Green.
Green.
Obviously, I wanted on my feet. But he chose bottom and I didn't want to go there.
Well, system action.
You guys are so impatient.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Out of bounds.
There you go, good.
Back to the middle.
And at this point, maybe just wrestle in the center, guys. Wrestle in the center circle.
Action.
Whoa.
2. Take down green.
Who agrees with that call? Do I have a takedown?
If you were coaching me and this is a winner to state match, are you happy with that call?
I'm sorry, coaches. I made a mistake. Sorry, that was a mistake.
You can wave it off.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the whistle, you didn't stop it. You could just go, no takedown, neutral,
Yeah.
still neutral,
Just shake your
still
hand. No, no, no,
neutral.
yeah.
No takedown. Still neutral.
Okay, there you go. Because he never had the advantage, right? He rolled around and I ended up here, so he doesn't have an advantage on me yet.
Two. Take down red. 1,000.
Really?
He's quick to try to get busy and then he's slow to call it in. I was begging for a quicker pin there, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Alright. Wrestlers, shake hands.
There you go. Alright. Feedback for Franklin?
Blow the whistle harder. Keep it in your hand or your mouth.
Yeah. That's good.
I still work on that part. A lot of times I end up dropping it. When there's not a lot of action going on, then all of a sudden I'm like, put it back in my mouth.
Part of the confidence you gain as you do more of it, you'll blow that whistle sharper. You'll green! Like you will not hesitate on stuff, like you'll boom. Sharp, loud, confident, right? So
That helps the coaches remain calm also.
So you're new, that's why sometimes you're a little hesitant and your whistle blows a little softer because you're still figuring stuff out. But that's why with training and then your first event or two, you're gonna get more reps and then you're gonna start getting comfortable. So, but overall, pretty good, okay? Next up is Flores.
Oh, can we wrestle? Yeah.
No, I need
We go,
slow
Grace.
pace. I need slow pace.
Okay. You guys wrestle too much. Like, they
Well, that's how we're doing it.
they don't get a chance to call anything. You guys are like going like you're a
You're wrestling, right?
I gotta
We
reach
just-
over.
We just kind of roll a bit, bob like, go out of bounds, go out of bounds, and.
Yeah, but we install it every 3 seconds.
Say we're ready.
Two.
You in line?
I hate when they say that. You too. It's like.
Shake hands.
Ricky, what are you doing?
Same 5.
Oh,
Like
oh,
there's-
shit.
No more consider.
That's bounce.
Is it?
Technically it's not, but you're close
I got
enough.
tripped up by the technicality.
That's okay, but you're close enough.
Technically, my toe is still in, that's the out bounds, but call it out, own it, back to the mat, set her up, guys.
Because he was heading that way.
Right, we would have ended up out of bounds probably.
So I'm glad you caught it versus being too slow on it.
Hey. What would
That
that be?
call, yeah.
Caution. What would that be called?
Caution on him.
Just caution on red.
Caution red.
Why?
You started before the whistle.
Here you go. Oh, both start.
Well, start.
Now you have to be stationary. In those starting positions, top, bottom, or neutral, you gotta be stationary. You can't be doing this stuff. You're gonna fake me into moving too. That got you.
2, take out. 3. 1. 3. 4. 1.
5, really? See a near fall criteria now? At 4, I put him to here, so you're at, no, don't award it yet. He's not out of this situation yet.
You can put back and.
It's easy for me to put right there.
2. 4. 5.
There you go. Wait till he comes out of it all the way there. There you go, now you can award it. Alright, and what does he get for that?
1 point red on the damage.
It's
Violation, green, 1 point red.
1 point red.
Okay, second period.
Ready, good choice, stop bottom, neutral, 4. Reverse.
We can do the wrong way.
Good choice, stop bottom.
Well, yeah, it's been like 2/3 red.
Green chooses bottom.
You always call tails.
Hands and knees offline. Bottom man ready?
Ready.
Go on the softball, go to the shield.
Which one was
Left
shield?
foot. Show him your left foot.
That's on the line.
What would that be called?
Automatic stalling.
Automatic
That's shooting. That's the penalty on the kid for being a knucklehead.
So, green.
It's a stall warning.
Okay.
First is a warning, and then if I stall, get another stalling, it'll be a 1 point against me. So
It just is a stall, and it's always, the first stall is a what? It's a warning, or it's a warning, not a caution, there's a slight difference. The second stalling is 1 point, sometimes you stop the match, depending on who's doing it. Third is 1 point, fourth is 2, and the fifth, match is over. Disqualified, so.
Bottom man set.
Set.
Top man on. Two, reversal.
old fashioned outside rule still works.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
You really see his shoulders. So don't call a bid. So come over, we'll turn it back. I'll show everybody else what he sees. This is what he can see. He was flat.
Oh,
You can't see.
So it should be.
So So look for another angle, yeah.
Just keep looking, hold the points you got. And the guy on top is gonna be glaring at you. And then the buzzer goes, buzz. And the coach is gonna be going, where's the pins? What do you say to the coach?
Couldn't see it, can't call it.
Perfect, and just come right back to the center of the mat. Just,
Give the near ball.
and then the kid's like, what?
5, 0 ball green.
Wow.
Oh, we don't.
College gets 4.
It was a really good near ball, but I don't know if I get 2 bonus points for it or not.
It was a really good ball.
How do you get a 4 near fall?
Technical
If they stop the match. well, yeah.
Technical violation is possible, but you typically don't stop it unless it's illegal. What's the other way? Blood or cry out. If I cry out and you've already reached 3 near fall, you've got your 5 seconds. You're holding 3. I cry out, you have to stop it. And you immediately start injury. You award the 4 near fall. You get the trainer out there. You get the coach out there. And if you think they did it accidentally, I sometimes mention to the coach that could be considered a sportsmanlike conduct.
They're just trying to get off the match. That's not.
That's a judgment call, but you sometimes that's what they do. And all you can do is get 4 near fall, make sure they're okay. And the second time they do it,
That's the second injury time.
it's the second injury timeout. And
They
make
cry
sure
out, they're disqualified.
if they cry out, start the injury time. Because that is in and of itself a penalty.
They're losing it.
They're losing an injury timeout.
Because once you give up your second injury timeout, your opponent's choice. And then third injury timeout, you lose.
It's over.
The kid that does that and try to get off his back or he's faking it, he does it 3 times. That's it, he loses. It's a soft match. Alright, third period.
And I've got braces and I don't have a mouth guard. And you right now realize it.
What is that? Technical violation.
And what else do you do?
14.
Not being one match
A
point.
match point because the match is going on.
But one other thing now, because he's not ready to wrestle, that's the technical violation. He's supposed to be wearing mouth guard, he's not.
Okay.
What do I have to do now? Get one.
And when you tell him to go get one, what are you gonna be doing? Putting him on the injury clock.
Start injury and allow me to leave the mat.
So injury time for which
Red.
Okay.
Because he's the one that's so
I'm
threatened.
the one that needs it. And I'm like, it's over there. Can I leave the mat? If I don't have permission to leave the mat, you can take me again for leaving the mat without permission. So then I run off.
Got 90 seconds, the clock's ticking, he's gotta go find it.
Can't find it. Can I borrow your mouth guard? Run over. I race it out. I throw it in. I come running back.
You're hard for you.
Yeah, true.
Bob could do that one.
In what order would they call that? Would it be technical violation, green, 1 point red, start injury time?
Yeah.
I might even go start injury time. We have a technical violation on green, 1 point red. Coach is like, what? He doesn't have his mouth guard.
Okay.
Now everybody knows, the table knows. And I penalize him for that stuff. And if I do this and take 5, 6, 8 seconds and then start injury time, I start the injury on that stuff like immediately. When they cry out, I'm just like, start injury time on red. We have it, blah, blah, blah. That's 4 near fall. That's 3 near fall. Are you okay? Yep, come on out. Coach. I call the coaches first.
Okay.
Because I don't think they're hurt.
Alright, third period.
Nope, you already flipped. Who was top last time?
Who had the choice last time? Who made the choice?
You made the choice. Top, bottom,
Get
and
up.
over.
I didn't choice.
He chose bottom.
But
and I
you
chose
defer.
top.
You defer.
Yeah, so it's.
Oh, so it is my choice. Good. I'll go bottom.
Red chooses bottom. Bottom hit set. Top it off.
Okay, hold on. What do we have here?
Oh, ankle.
That's where he
Start,
started.
eagle start.
Yeah. And you'll see this occasionally.
He's good at grabbing my ankle.
I see this like every year, somebody's doing this, they go down and do this.
What's the signal for the
That, just don't get in the right position first, like, you know, hey, hand on the belly and then elbow.
Hey, go and put your hand on his elbow.
Yeah.
A little close. I take off and he pushes, and there you go. That's even better.
Rehearsal, red.
Must be middle school if I can do it.
I think that was a test. It was on what's it called, the pitting surface, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is, you
Yeah,
felt
and
flat to me.
I had my left shoulder blade tipped down and my right shoulder stuck out. That's good.
Shake hands.
Alright, how you feel?
Could have done worse, could have done better.
Yeah. It's good, it's fine. Feedback for him, anyone?
I'd be more like louder than all the calls.
Okay.
That's kind of a common thing for a lot of you, right? Again, it's a confidence thing and it's just a familiarity.
By the end of your first full match, you'll be doing better.
Yeah.
You'll just get comfortable out there. Believe me, the first 6-8 matches you do, you're just gonna be. Then all of a sudden you're gonna be just rep.
So when I'll post this video, send you a link so that you can find your part and watch yourself. That's the way you really learn on a lot of this stuff. You watch yourself. You go, oh, now I know what they're talking about. Oh yeah, I am too close, or yeah, I am on the wrong side, or whatever. Like you'll see it with your own eyes. Okay? Because when you're out here, right, you're kind of caught up with thinking about the rules, thinking about what you've been taught. Like you have a lot of things going through your head. You're trying to remember the mechanics, the signals, so you're not cognizant of everything. But when you watch that video, that's when you go, oh, wow, is that what I look like? Or yeah, I didn't blow the whistle. Like you'll see that and stuff. So, all right, good job, Roman. All right, Grayson, let's see it. Gonna have Finn Hill on Thursday.
Scoreboard.
One Grayson, checking it today, Grayson Kelly.
So we start positions.
Louder whistle.
Just blow it.
Yeah, just
Again, just blow it.
try it right now. Just like that.
That is a good
Good
whistle.
sharp whistle.
Face smashing it. Action.
Action's a good word. Prompt them. Want them to do something.
One, two.
Whoa, that quick? Yeah.
I can see.
You'll probably see a lot of quick pins at this level.
Yes. And a lot of them will be at the head nod. Make sure it's legal.
Take down 2, 3.
And right now, when it's done, then it's easy to go. That was 2, but there's no near fall.
Yeah.
Just 2 for takedown.
It's just you take it. And you want to make sure that goes in there, because technically you could end up with a team tie, and one of the tiebreakers is who has the most takedowns as a team. So you want to make sure it's like you got the 2 takedown. Good.
A pin and a near fall are mutually exclusive.
You can't have both.
So you get one or the other. That's why it's called a near fall. It means you didn't get the fall. So you never have, oh, I counted to 5, I'm holding 3, oh, and now you pinned him. And you don't go, okay, there's a pin, and then, oh, and 3 near fall. It's one or the other.
Rest of shake hands.
E1.
I got pinned. You pinned
Oh,
me with the head
yeah.
on.
Winter green, I forgot. It was so quick. Alright, so, louder on the whistle, right? But go ahead and start the second period with us here. Take us to the second period.
Made a choice. Man chooses bottom. Bottom man says. Top man says.
Good job. No supporting. Well, maybe one supporting can, but that's it. There aren't two. So, since there aren't two,
As soon as he followed me out, we're out of bounds.
good catch.
Unless I was on my back.
Alright. Your eyes on us.
Top man says.
Way too close. Should be out there. That's what we want to do.
Make sure you're outside the 10-foot circle, at least.
One escape, red.
There you go.
And let us know we are neutral. Holler out. You're neutral. You're neutral. Because I may still think he has control because he's, maybe got more advantage than I do.
You guys are neutral.
Say it like you mean it.
You guys are neutral.
Neutral. Both guys up.
Thank you.
And put both hands up so the coaches know, hey, that's, it's like one green, we are neutral.
Takedown, 2, red. 1, 2,
Where's your whistle?
3, 4, 5.
Good. You're right on top now. Alright. Good stuff.
Rest of us, we shake
And
hands.
split. Each goes for one once.
Winner red.
I went on the criteria that faster pin. Alright. Feedback from Grayson.
Know where your whistle is.
All of you, right?
Stand back a little further. I'm still learning that. I mean, I'm still trying to not be
Right on top.
right here. And almost every match, all of a sudden I'm like, I take 1 or 2 steps back just to, believe me, you think you see more when you're right here. You see more when you're a little further away. And it's not as fast, and you're less likely to be kicked.
Alright, so that's rehearsal for all of you. I'm gonna stop the video at this point. I'm gonna post that video. I'll send you guys the link so you can take a look at that.